Gaming Bolt presents the top 15 modern gratifying boss fights that make you feel damn good. Bosses are meant to be difficult in video games, but these 15 give the concept a whole new meaning. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Here are the 15 bosses in video games that are the most gratifying to defeat. Taking out Hitler in different ways. Sniper Elite 4. Sniper Elite 4 is largely about killing Nazis, so it makes sense that one of the most difficult challenges in the game would be killing Hitler himself. There are multiple ways to send the most hated man on Earth 6 feet under, but actually killing him is much easier said than done. Calamity Ganon, Zelda Breath of the Wild. The mechanical monstrosity that is Calamity Ganon is not easy to bring down, especially if you haven't defeated all of the divine beasts. You need an inventory bursting with fantastic items to bring down this menace, but victory means you've completed the entirety of Breath of the Wild, which is an achievement in itself. Orphan of Kos, Bloodborne. One of the most difficult things about the Orphan of Kos fight is how fast your opponent is. It brings its weapon crashing down in an instant and gives you barely an instant to react, not to mention how resilient it is. The number of hits it can take is almost impressive if it didn't make it so difficult to finally defeat. Kuza, Yakuza 0. Kuza may not look like much, but it takes a very specific combination of punches and kicks to take this pipe-wielding baddie down. Once you figure out how to take him out, it isn't too difficult, just a matter of biding time and getting all the right hits in. But successfully putting an end to him feels great after all the punishment he doles out. And by the way, the background music during this boss fight is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Ardyn Izunia, Final Fantasy XV. The final boss of the 15th installment in the Final Fantasy series is no pushover. He is essentially Noctis' foil, pulling off many of his moves and matching him in agility and strength. It's a blisteringly fast fight with a stunning conclusion. Not only is the end of the fight the end of Ardyn, but the end of the entire epic adventure. Horizon Zero Dawn, Thunderjaw. The Thunderjaw is a hulking beast that's as difficult to take down as it looks. Thick armor covers its body, protecting it from harm. You'll need some heavy explosives and quite a few traps to bring it down, but your reward will be plenty of supplies and the knowledge that you felled one of the most fearsome beasts in Horizon's gorgeous world. Nier Automata, Opera Singer. The opera singer is a robotic vocalist who has more than a voice that can soothe angels. It also has a plethora of weapons hidden within its metallic limbs. Each one attacks quickly and relentlessly. You need to stay on your toes, jumping over lasers, dashing out of the way of missiles, and trying to rush in to hack at its armor. Resident Evil 7, Jack Baker. The head of the Baker family is built tough. Repeatedly shooting him in the head and putting a chainsaw in his brain won't work. It's a long, complicated battle with multiple stages that can end incredibly quickly if you make one wrong move. Once he's dead and lying in a puddle of blood, your reward is the ability to finally leave the main house and explore more of the game. You just need to kill an unkillable first. Neo, Shima Sakon. Shima Sakon's difficulty comes from his size. He's no larger than the player, meaning not only is he a smaller target, but he's more difficult to hit and much more powerful than you as well. His spear also has a long reach, making it more difficult to get in close and take him out. It's a long, drawn-out battle with plenty of dancing back and forth, but when you finally cut away the final slither of his health, a wave of relief will wash over you, but you'll need to work for it. Dark Eater Medea, Dark Souls 3 The Ringed City DLC. Dark Souls bosses are known for being painstakingly difficult. Dark Eater Medea wastes no time in going on the offense though. The battle begins with him covering the ground in flames before slamming his massive claws into the ground. The key to defeating him is learning every one of his tells and reacting to them perfectly. The difficulty lies in the versatility of his attacks and his sheer size. The Toad Prince, The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. The Toad Prince is tricky because it has strong long-range and close-range attacks. This makes the entire encounter much more difficult because at no time is Geralt truly safe. He needs to watch out as its tongue lashes across the arena, and be wary of its bulbous body crashing into the ground and trapping him underneath. The payoff is worth it, but actually surviving is the hard part. Fury, the Star. The final secret boss of Fury is known only as the Star. It's a massive AI construct that takes the action and shoot 'em up style of the game and cranks it up to 11. Bullets litter the screen, giving you very little wiggle room to mount a counterattack. Your character may be powered up, but taking down this malevolent machine is still much easier said than done. Doom, Spider Mastermind. The final boss of the 2016 Doom is no pushover. The giant mechanical spider-like abomination is constantly firing projectiles at you, filling the screen with rockets, lasers, and fire. The trick is to keep moving at all times, unloading every type of ammo you have from every gun in your inventory. The Last Guardian, encounters with other Guardians. While Trico and the other Guardian are embroiled in a fight, it's your job to detach the two. This means clambering around the mass of claws and feathers until you can calm the two angry beasts down. It's a tough encounter that's soaked in tension and doesn't let up until its conclusion. The music swells and continues to push you forward, and by the end of it you're left trying to catch your breath, letting the feeling of success wash over you. Gears of War 4, Hive Beast. The gargantuan Hive Beast fills the entire screen. The massive mech you pilot helps make the battle a little more manageable, but it's still quite the challenge. Its weak points glow on its leathery hide, but destroy one set of web tentacles and another sprouts. It isn't a particularly complex fight, but you need to stay on your toes, dodging every projectile and tearing apart the beast before it can bring you to your knees. And that wraps it up. If you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing to our channel. We upload new videos daily, so make sure you don't miss them by subscribing. We appreciate your support, and we thank you for checking us out.